They're delicious.
The BDR boys are back for another ride. This time, they tackle the Washington Backcountry Discovery Route, a 925-kilometer trip that's over 10,000 football fields long, crossing Washington State from the Columbia River Gorge all the way to the Canadian border. Welcome back, Chris Howard on the Africa Twin. Shaun Olcott on the KTM 350. And Gavin Lee on the KTM 5. Filling in for Gavin this year, it's Tim Belitz. Their adventure begins at the Bates Motel in White Salmon, Washington.
Where do I start? We're at Moscow's Bates Motel.
The Bates Motel.
In White Salmon, Washington. You've got to email Moscow Moto and get a reservation. Free campsite for motorcycles.
Yeah. Showers, toilets, fridge, stove, barbecue, everything you need to start an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or into one.
Yeah, we're starting one. A couple of folks here were staying last night. They just finished the Washington BDR. They're heading south to do the Oregon BDR. Regarding Washington BDR, Shaun wasn't able to make it yet. Hopefully, Lord willing, he can meet up with us after Section 1.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to meet us in Packwood this afternoon.
Yeah, as far as optimism about the trip, originally we were thinking of heading north to south, and I was kind of thinking, like, that's going to make some things easier for me. Like, the infamous Baby Head Hill would be going downhill on that. Personally, I think downhill's a little easier.
Yeah, that'd be a piece of cake.
Yeah, but now we're doing south to north.
Yeah.
We'll be heading uphill.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I've actually never done it.
Really?
Well, we always just go around it.
Because of who you're riding with?
If we just don't want that drama.
There's no drama. There's no drama.
There's going to be no drama. Remember, you only get 3.
So hopefully Shaun makes it, because Tim's only going to help me pick up my bike 3 times.
Yep.
Tim and Chris left White Salmon, heading to Carson and then Packwood, taking a small detour along the way.
Ice cave is a lava tube which probably was formed during a Pahoho ballistic lava flow of the late Pleistocene or recent geologic time. The ice floor, a few ice stalagmites, and large drip masses of ice form during the winter from freezing of dripping water. Although much seasonal melting occurs, these persist throughout the year. This phenomenon occurs because the lower eastern end of the cave acts as a trap to retain heavy cold air which is settled into the cave during the winter. Ice cave has been known for almost 100 years. It served as the ice supply for the towns of Hood River and the Dells in pioneer
It goes
days.
down into a squeeze, and it's like a near vertical. It's like 5 feet down, and then there's another cave underneath that he was trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
He goes down in there, and as he's like shimmying on his, like I think he was on his back.
Shit.
He's on his back shimmying. You know, he's got like this much room between him and the rock, and part of the, I think it was sandstone break. You're recording this.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh boy, I better fact check this before you release it. Part of the roof collapses on him and he gets stuck.
Uh-huh.
And he spends, I want to say it was like a week down in this cave. Like, it took a long time for someone to find him in the first place and know that he was missing, go looking for him, find him in this cave. And then it took him like another week. But he ended up passing away in the cave.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say like the National Guard was involved, like the whole county was involved trying to rescue this guy, but he passed away in the cave.
Wow.
Super cool story. There's a great video on YouTube by the Internet Historian on it.
I've heard of them. Yeah.
Fantastic video. I recommend watching it, especially if you hate caves. It's a thriller. And it's one of my favorite like caving stories. Floyd Collins.
Just finished up at the ice caves. What is this? Halfway to Packwood?
Thereabouts.
Yeah. Planning to camp at Bethel Ridge tonight. Hopefully Shaun can meet us there. It's been easy going so far.
Yeah.
Section 1. I've done it before. I did it on my Pan America. I passed the section where I dropped my Pan America once, so already doing better. There's a lot less ice in the ice caves since last time I was here, but that was a few years ago and earlier in the year.
There's still some down there, just not a lot.
Yeah. They know there's some because they put it in the video.
Oh, yeah. You already know that.
Yeah.
Don't fall this way, go that way. Okay. A little cockeye, go. Straight around.
Look who showed up.
I made it.
We got Shaun. We are going to camp at Bethel Ridge tonight.
Well, like an hour ride? Hour and a half tops,
Yeah.
What was the ride up to Bethel Ridge like?
I mean, I don't know really because I can't see. I mean, like I got the wrong glasses on, so everything's kind of blurry past my dash on my bike. So it felt rocky. Although not super loose. I know, like, you know, Chris and I were coming around a corner on comms, and then all of a sudden it was just like game on. We're both like, whoa, this is getting serious. The nice thing about it, I have to say, is that it's not super loose. So, hooking up with traction was easy enough. There's lots of lines you can take through there. So it was fun. It kind of felt like the ride for me starting out on section 2. The ride kind of really started there. You were on this ridge, or?
No, I've camped here before.
All right.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite spot on the whole BDR to camp. So it's all worse after this, just so you know.
Worse in what way?
No, it just sucks. There's no views.
Like what? Like
There's no
what do you
views,
mean?
the riding
Like,
sucks.
what are you talking about?
Might as well just go home.
Oh, it's all downhill
It's
after
all
this.
downhill. Literally, it's all downhill in town.
Wait a minute, man.
That was lights out at Bethel Ridge. The next morning, Tim, Chris, and Shaun were headed for the most notorious obstacle of this BDR.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm alright. We're all good. No injuries, just a lot of sweat. No drama. No drama.
That wasn't Babyhead Hill, by the way.
Whoa. Holy shit. I don't want to be in here. No? Yeah, that's looking oh no, it looks good. That's definitely one now. That's one. So we got two now? Yeah.
I like that move though. Did you see that?
That was kind of boss.
That was sick.
Next level sick. Dude, I'm gonna get wasted right here.
Yeah, well, I hope
Oh,
my
yeah,
camera is
like-
running.
Like Graham Jarvis.
Yes.
That still wasn't Babyhead Hill.
Okay, coming up on it. I see it on the map.
Let's go. What's the big deal?
Focus, you fuck.
Describe what you have there and why.
What do you mean, why? I've got a can of sardines. Who doesn't love a good trailside fish snack? They're delicious.
And what did you do to earn those sardines, as you said?
Well, you see, we just came up Babyhead Hill. With no catastrophes.
The rest of the day was a figurative walk in the park. The Babyhead Conquerors rode from Ellensburg to Wenatchee and made camp just south of Kashmir. while the gang ride from Kashmir to Shellen. Let's find out why they do what they do.
I ride BDRs to challenge myself and to see new and exciting things that I wouldn't normally see. Part of challenging myself, I get a good feeling of accomplishment. Tackling Baby Head Hill, I did that. Last year I did the Oregon BDR. After doing that, I feel like I'm pretty capable of most other BDRs. That's one of the tougher ones. I would equate the Oregon BDR to completing Bonding Ambivalence. It's a video game. That's actually the old name. Now it's called, I'm gonna wait for those birds. Now it's called USAC Code Breach. It's a co-op, first-person shooter puzzle game in like a cyberpunk France. It's pretty good. You should check it out. But I mean, basically, like my brother and I, we're playing other games now, and whenever there's a puzzle or something, we're like, we beat Bonding Ambivalence. We can figure this out, So, in reference to that, I did the Oregon BDR. I can do the Washington BDR. I did Baby Head Hill. Maybe I can go back and do Cache Mountain and Beatty's Butte, which I wasn't able to complete on the Oregon BDR. It's a way for me to step up my skills and have a good time with friends. I wouldn't want to do it by myself. I don't think I'd have as much fun. One, it's harder to pick up my bike on my own, but two, I enjoy spending quality time with quality people on these quality routes.
We got trucks coming up. We know this is closed somewhere. How far is the closure? All the way? To the junction there? Past that. I'll let you guys go by and then we'll turn around and we'll get out of here.
The unpaved route to Shellen was no longer possible due to fire closures. The lads backtracked to pavement and had to skip section 4 of this BDR. Wait a minute, they've gone off script.
I mean, you could just cut out the part where we're talking about Lewinsky.
Okay, it is recorded.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, and
So we're riding all the way up to the Canadian border, basically. We're going to do section 6 and 5 heading south.
yeah, that's what he said. What's he talking about?
Because Danielle is going to pick us up tomorrow, so she's going to be driving a truck up. And, instead of us continuing the ride up and then going down, we're going to be down further south when we get picked up. So it's all going to work out.
Yeah. If you don't like that, just skip ahead and watch it in reverse.
Yeah.
And then it'll make sense. Yeah.
Easy.
Why do I ride the BDR? I think first and foremost, it's got to be the camaraderie fosters with the other riders. I really enjoy that. I enjoy the logistics around it. Although I didn't do too much this time, Tim and Chris did most of the logistics planning. I kind of came in hot, as you guys will see. And lastly, and selfishly, I just like to ride my motorcycle. So getting 3, 4, 5, 6 days out on the field on my bike is a big win for me.
Line, please.
It's sick.
It's sick. It's really
No,
sick.
wait. It's next level sick.
Oh, it's next level sick. For me, it's all about the camaraderie and spending quality time with quality people. And we're definitely recording mine first. Definitely not after Shaun and Chris. But I don't know. In seriousness, it's probably, I think it's for connection and community. You know, you come out and do something like this with a couple guys, and you'll know those guys better than some of the people you've known for years. I just met Shaun a couple days ago, and now I feel like we've been buddies for years. Yeah. Yeah, like when I first moved here, a decade ago, I didn't know anybody for 1,000 miles in any direction. But when you're on a motorcycle, you're friends with everybody. Everybody on a motorcycle is your buddy. So that's why I ride in general. But riding a BDR it's that, but more. You know, you really get to know some folks when you spend 5 days smelly, dirty, lost in the woods. There's just nothing like it, and it really fills my cup, as they say. Yeah, that's why I ride BDRs.
The party rolled into the small town of Concanelli to discover the local gas station and country store was shut down. Even so, the town mayor, Sam, generously supplied fuel to BDR riders passing through.
It's going slow.
Yeah, there's no fan. That's why you might want to take that off. I might need to. Need an extra set of hands for this.
Thanks to Sam, the squad was able to keep rolling to their final campsite of this trip.
What about what's in there? Is there a camp right in there? Camp right there in the woods. Calling it. This is it. This is where we're camping. Yeah, there's some cow pies. You want to do something back here or out by the road? This is good enough for the cows. It's good enough for us. Fuck it in, man.
After a long rest, the adventure riders were ready for the final push to Shellin. It was a 50-mile stretch of easy riding where nothing could go wrong.
So keep it wide when I come into center frame, and then give it a slow zoom on my upper body. I'm gonna wave, and then zoom out as I'm getting up on the pegs and going. God, I'll come help you. So stupid. Backcountry. Thanks. That's on the kickstand.
So, Chris, do you want to tell us what just happened?
Yeah, that's the 5th drop. I had 3 on day 2. None of them were on Baby Head Hill. I had 1 earlier today in the deep, sandy, silty stuff. And then this, I was just walking my bike back to get ready to go into frame for a little intro portion of the video. And I don't know, I just fell over. Shaun,
That's
help
what
me out.
happened. 100%.
Can't explain it.
Thanks. Got her?
Yep. I was just trying to turn up here for pictures and made a bad call.
Lost it in the soft stuff?
Yeah.
Having to hit that sick half pipe?
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, get the camera. All right.
Still recording?
Yeah. We did it.
We did. Wait, what did we do?
It's unorthodox. The Washington BDR. We went north from White Salmon. Got into. I didn't know where we were the whole time. I was just following the line on the map, following Tim. We got through section 1, 2, 3. We tried to get through section 4. Got stopped by some fire closures.
Just a little bit of fire.
So then we went all the way up north to help me out with the
Nighthawk.
Yeah, Nighthawk.
Nighthawk, yeah.
And then we did south sections 6 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Yeah, no, not a lot of trouble. I only dropped my bike 6 times, so that's a lot better than I did on the Oregon BDR last year. Baby Head Hill, easy. Nobody.
I don't even,
yeah.
Did we even do it? I don't remember it.
I didn't drop my bike
it was
there.
So easy.
Yeah. What was your favorite part, Shaun?
You know, I think what I liked about watching the BDR would be, I mean, not so much the lack of desert, but just kind of being more in a higher forested environment was really nice. I really like being in the trees, the forests,
The woods.
The woods.
Yeah.
I like the woods, and you know, not having so much sand all the time like Oregon. I just felt like we got a much more elevation gain and loss over multiple times. So we're going over many ridges, which that was great, getting like very nice views of the surrounding area. Yeah, that's how I felt about that.
Tim, what's your answer?
You don't want to go first?
Nope.
Oh. I think my favorite part was the woods, the trees, the forest, the whole, you know, coniferous. I guess they're not conifers, are they?
I wouldn't know.
No, Washington BDR is very scenic. There's always something to look at. Every corner you come around, there's a, you know,
the North Cascades or, you know, all the volcanoes along the route. It's just, there's always something to look at. Beautiful lake behind us. You know, it doesn't have to be super challenging to have a good time. It just, I don't know. It's beautiful up here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the pacing of the Washington BDR. It seemed like, you know, we had sort of flowy sections, and then here's a really challenging ascent, and then, you know, it kind of, you get a good mix, spaced out, of hard stuff, easy stuff, mixed terrain, mixed pavement. Some of my favorite, what we just did, like top of section 5, going through the mountains on this like super corroded paved road, through all the burned trees, and that was fun. Coming up into Kashmir, the sections with like the washouts and those big whoops, that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Did you have a least favorite part, Shaun?
Missing section 1 with you guys. You know, that was a bummer.
Yeah.
I'd like to have kicked it off, but I was happy to catch up. Definitely.
You started off with a bang, though. There was no easing into it.
No.
Going up,
Yeah.
No, we got to get
Bethel
going.
Ridge, just, yeah, we were hauling there at the start. You joined us.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of a hammered down situation.
Yeah, hit the ground running for sure.
How about you, Tim? Least favorite?
I don't know. I kind of like it all. You know, we had to do a little bit of pavement to reroute because of the fires, so that's not great, but you know, it's still a good time.
Yeah, I'm really bummed out about the fire. Like,
Yeah.
one, we don't get to ride there, and then two, people that live there are potentially losing their homes and land, and that really sucks.
But we get to come back and do it later.
Yes, yep, we'll be back. All right, we did it.
We did it.
Time to go home.
Let's get the hell out of here.
All right. Let's go, Daddy Ellie. Woo! Champion.
There was no room in the truck for an Africa twin. Chris always knew this wasn't a one-way trip. He had another 500 kilometers to ride back home.